Thank you for your support and for watching avivTarot. This is a general pick-a-card reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Not everything will apply. My readings are meant to be constructive and not destructive. I give readings to empower you. I will be honest in what I see and will not give you false hopes or empty promises in order to keep you happy. I will be compassionate and sensitive to your feelings and will not judge or condemn. Energies are ever-changing. You are still the master of your own destiny. Hi everyone, thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick-a-card reading. And this pick-a-card reading, we are going to see what is this person that you're thinking about. Okay, this person that you're thinking about, it could be your crush or just someone that you're not sure what their feeling is about you, and you want to see what could be a potential of this relationship. So it could be a, like, you know, friendship and stuff like that too, but I think most people will probably ask someone that they like, you know, like a love relationship. So anyways, but it's pretty open. It could be any type of relationships that you're thinking of, and we're just gonna see what this person think of you and what is the likely outcome of this relationship. We will draw 5 different cards, and each of the cards will have a different like the position will have a specific meaning to it, and we'll see about that. So we have 4 different piles, 1 2 3 4 different piles, and the first one is this stone. It's this one. It's like has like a pinkish tone to it. Okay, second one is this. Okay, third one is this, and then fourth one is this. Okay, so if you need more time, you can pause the video, and timestamps are going to be in the message box below and also in the description box. And I will start with pile number 1. Alrighty, so let's take a look at, I can't really see your stone. Anyways, all right, so the first one, you will see, you can use this as the first card we'll draw is your feeling of this person. So you can almost use this as like a clarification, I guess, to see if this is the pile for you. If the first card did not really resonate, then maybe you might want to pick out a different pile. Okay, so this is your feeling, the Prince of Wings of this relationship. So you feel this one, it says it's the challenger. It's actually Knight of Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords. And so in that case, I think you have your you want this relationship to progress really, really fast. You're kind of like impatient in some ways, right? You want to see something come out of it. And also, I think you like a really good challenge. This particular person that you're thinking about is it feels like a huge challenge for you. Maybe in some ways you might even feel like, oh, maybe they're kind of out of your league. But that is also what intrigued you as well. You're like, you know, if I could actually get this person to like me, it's like a huge accomplishment in some ways. Not that, you know, you're just seeing them simply as a challenge, but the fact that she or he is a challenge for you kind of draws your attention a lot. Okay, and so which kind of, you know, makes sense in this reading, because you're wondering about this person, what they're thinking of you, and obviously you have a lot of interest, and this person might not show you as show you a lot of interest or something like that, and so that kind of intrigued you. So maybe you're the type of person that always get the person that you like, and this person in particular is very, very different from the other people that you are familiar with, and so you kind of like that challenge. Okay, and so I also feel with this card, this person is probably they have a lot of admirer as well, or a lot of pursuers is that what you call it? Suitors, you know, if it's a girl, if it's a guy, you know, they just are always like the center of attention type of thing. And so you're just like one of many, but you're like, you know what? I like that. There's like that rivalry type of like energy. Okay. So this is what you feel of this person. You feel like there's a lot of competition as well. And so now let's take a look at your partner, this person that you're thinking of, what their feeling is for you. So this is how they feel about you. This is what they feel about you. We have 9 of Gems. Very nice. Okay, so this is how they feel about you. This is the 9 of Pentacles. It's about this particular card. It says independence. So they feel like you're a very independent person, which kind of makes sense, you know, because this is like that. The air energy. This one is the pentacle energy. So they're actually very, very practical. So, and also, they're also very independent as well. But this is like what their feeling is about you. They feel like you're very independent. They feel like you are probably quite stable, like financially. If they, you know, be with you, you can probably provide them with a lot of security, like especially in the realm of finance, right? So you're either you have like a really stable job, or you're just quite well off, or, you know, you're always the one that's paying for them, or you know, if you're asking them to go out and stuff like that, you're the kind of person that you're like, I got it, you know, I could pay for myself. Or, you know, I'll get the check for this round or something like that. So they feel like you're quite well off, but it's since it's a pentacle card, I don't feel as strongly of like a romance type of thing. So maybe, you know, that's why you feel like this person is such a challenge. Like you can't really figure this person out. They don't probably show their emotions as much. They're also very, very practical, I feel like, with the gems showing up as well. So they might be also quite career focused, or maybe if they're still young, maybe they're still in school, then they're more focused on their schoolwork type of thing. So I just don't think they're that much into relationship, just, you know, for now. They're more focused on themselves, because the 9s are always about themselves, whether it's 9 of Cups, 9 of Gems, or whatever it is. So they're more about themselves. They want to make themselves happy. They want to be self-efficient. So like, I don't feel like they have a lot of like romantic feelings towards you, but they do think that you're like a good person to be with. First of all, like independent, and also very self-reliant. So like, I think if they come to you, they can feel really secure. You probably provide them with a lot of ideas about how to do certain things, whether it's in regards to work or, you know, schoolwork type of thing. You provide a lot of like support. You can help them out, you know, the type of things. But I do feel like you guys might be on a different page, just because this is more like the earthy energy, this is more the air energy, and so you're not similar in a lot of ways. Okay, you're not very similar in a lot of ways, quite different. So now let's take a look at your current status, right? So where you two stand right now in this relationship. Where is this relationship is at right now, right at this moment where you're watching this video? Okay, we have, ooh, the Hangman. Yeah, so it is a little bit up in the air kind of thing. This card, it says attitude. So yeah, this person is not, like I said earlier, what they're feeling towards you is more like a mentor or someone that provides them with a lot of security, you know, and can teach them a lot of things, but not necessarily very, very romantic feel. I do think like friendship and all of that, but romance wise, I just don't feel it as much. Okay, the Hangman, right, the current relationship between the two of you, it's kind of like, you know, in midair. Nothing is decided yet. The Hangman also, you know, it's about sacrifice and stuff like that. So maybe one person is sacrificing a little bit more than the other. So maybe there is maybe an age difference too, right? One person needs to wait for the other person, or and that kind of thing. So there's like, I feel like there's a little bit of imbalance or inequality in the relationship. Okay, so and also it says like seeing things from a different perspective is the Hangman message as well. So this person, it could be you or your person, is trying to evaluate their current situation, and so they're not in a really huge hurry to get into a relationship. And it could be you, it could be them, but it feels like more them than you, because first of all, it's a gem. They're a gem energy, so it's like pentacle energy, a lot slower than what you're moving at. Okay, so just energy wise, you guys are, one is super slow, one is super fast. So you might be quite impatient, and they're like, you know what, I'm not in a huge hurry, I can just like take my time and that type of thing. And so that's why like the Hangman, I feel like it's more this person is kind of controlling the situation, where they don't really want to progress the relationship any further than what you guys are at the moment. Okay, so I think that's where your relationship is at right now. It's kind of in midair. Things are still being evaluated, things are still being seen, being observed, and nothing is decided yet. And they really do want to move at a very slow pace. Okay, so, and also they're kind of undecided whether if they wanted to get into a relationship or not. There's probably a lot of things on their mind, a lot of things that they wanted to do, so they just don't know where they want to go with this relationship at the moment. So they're very concentrated on themselves, I feel like, as well. The Hangman is about that as well, you know, taking the time out and just and figure things out. So now the advice card, the advice. What is in the advice for you, the viewer watching this? The advice card. Okay. Ooh, 8 of Shells, sacrifice. Oh, what? This is... Okay, look, sacrifice. This is 8 of Cups. Remember, we talked about the Hangman is about sacrifice. One person needs to sacrifice a lot more than the other person. So one person's probably already sacrificing a lot, and I feel like that is more you. Even when I was talking about sacrificing right here, and I feel like it's you a little bit more, because you're the one that's a little bit more impatient, and they're like kind of like, you know, I could wait, I'm not in a huge hurry type of thing. And so again, this is your advice right here, sacrifice. It's telling you that, you know, if you really want to pursue after this person, if it's a love relationship, then you definitely have to do a lot of sacrifices. For example, maybe, you know, you have to wait for them, or you just got to compromise, going at the speed that they want it to go. 8 of Shells is also, 8 of Cups is also about moving away, going away as well in the Rider-Waite card. So your advice might also be like, you might want to go away and see, you know, if you can't not wait for this person, maybe you wanted to go away and do your thing, like concentrate more on yourself, or maybe pursue other things that you're interested in. Could be another person, could be your life goal or whatever it is, to just distract yourself from this person, because this person is not currently wanting to be in a relationship at the moment. Okay. And so the advice is either you just have to do a lot of compromise and just kind of stay by this person's side and always be there for them, but not necessarily getting anything in return. Or you might want to move forward, move on with your life at the moment, and then see what happens afterwards. So that's 2 of them. Let's see the outcome, and maybe the outcome will better we can better explain this advice, whether if you should go away or you should wait. Okay. So let's see, what is the outcome of this relationship? What is this outcome of this? What is the outcome of this relationship? The outcome of this relationship. Okay, the outcome of this relationship, judgment. All right, seeing things from a different perspective. So first of all, judgment, we have, it's going to take a while. I'm telling you, the current situation is a major arcana card. The final outcome is a major arcana card. So this is like a life-changing thing for both of you, right? For both of you. So it's a major decision maker. So I think this person is taking the time, and judgment over here is about rebirth. It's about a calling or something like that. But also judgment is about someone coming back from returning. So I don't think that this relationship is impossible, okay, based off of the outcome card right here, the judgment. I think there is a potential for this relationship, but it's just because judgment is all about timing as well. You have to find that perfect timing to resurrect this relationship. So like I said, then this kind of makes sense. This is really up to you, whether if you want to move on from this relationship right now, but you can remain friends and stuff like that until this person is ready for a relationship. So you focus on your own thing at the moment, and then when the timing is right, there is things, you guys will be brought back together, okay, and this relationship might bloom and really like move forward and yeah, bloom. So, or you can just sacrifice and your time and energy and just keep staying by this person's side for now and just wait and to see if there's a miracle that will happen. But the only thing is, I do have to say, with the outcome card being the judgment and it's a major arcana card, that you might be waiting for a very long time. It's not going to be like a quick, a couple months type of thing. It could be years, like a few years or something like that, until this person feel like they're ready. Especially their card is a 9 of gems. They want to feel like maybe they're stable enough as well, independent enough as well, more self-reliant as well, before they're ready to be in a committed relationship. Because I do also feel with the 9 of gems is that because it's the earthy energy, they're not the kind of person that want to have like a fling, or once they're committed, they are committed. So they don't want to put that burden on themselves if they're not ready. So over here, the advice card for you is about sacrifice, whether you're just gonna have to wait and just be patient by their side, or move on with your life for the moment. And if you meet somebody else that might be better suited for you for the moment, you can even try be in the relationship with those people first and see and remain friends with this person for the time being, and then see if life will bring you guys back together. Because the judgment, I do feel like there is, like, it's kind of faded in some ways. Like, there is a reason the two of you guys are meeting, right, to get to know each other. But it's just that right now, right at this moment, the Hangman is not the perfect timing yet. Okay. So, I think there is still potential, but it's just that I think there's still like individual work that needs to be done, your side and their side. And so right at this moment, it's probably not the best time to be together yet. Okay, so that's what I see with pile number 1. I don't know if this is something that you want to hear. You're maybe hoping for like a better news or something, but with the judgment card, I really don't feel like it's a horrible news. I think there's potential. It's just like you gotta wait. It's gonna take a little bit of time for this relationship to really come into full fruition and full blooming type of relationship. So I hope this helps, and if you want to share anything with me, you can leave it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel under my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. here is pile number 2. So we are going to draw. So the first card is your feeling about this person, okay, or about this relationship. So how do you feel about this relationship or this person? You can use this as like a verification if this is the pile for you. If you don't resonate with this first card, then most likely this might not be the pile for you, and you might want to choose a different pile, okay? So let's take a look at how do you feel about this person that you're thinking about. How does pile number 2 think about this person? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is what you think of this person. You feel like this person is it's a Jupiter energy, right? And so Jupiter is the guardian planet for Sagittarius. So it does have a little bit of that fiery energy right here. This one, it says luck. I think you feel really lucky that you've met this person. I think you also feel like you meeting this person is like fate bringing you guys together. It's destiny, it's serendipity, right? All kinds of words I could think about you know, fortune, or you know, life, divine timing. This is like you just feel really fortunate that you have met this person. In general, you feel like this person brightened up your life type of thing, because it's a Jupiter energy. So like this person probably brought you a lot of luck. Like whenever you meet them, you feel good, you feel happy, you feel lighthearted. This person probably brought you a lot of like sunshiny type of energy, just really, really fun. And I always feel like this Wheel of Fortune kind of like reminds me of the Ferris wheel type of thing. So like a little romantic as well, but it's also this person makes you feel like you're riding the roller coaster a little bit too, because it's just like a lot of like up and down type of energy. So whenever you're seeing this person, maybe your heart's pounding, you just can't speak, you can't think straight. So it has that kind of energy too. Like it's just like really exciting energy. Like whenever you see this person, this is how you feel about them, right? Or about this relationship. All right, so let's take a look at how this person feels about you. How does your person think about you? How does pile number 2's person think about pile 2? Ooh, 9 of Wings. All right, obsession. This is the 9 of Swords card. Over here it says obsession. They're maybe a little bit obsessed about you. 9 of Swords, sometimes it is about, you know, having nightmares. It's about depression. It's about stress. So sometimes I think you might be stressing this person out a little bit. Maybe, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune, whenever you see this person, I do think that they know that you are very, very interested in them, okay? You are very, very interested. But, you know, let's draw one more card. Okay, you know what? This card just like popped out. Like, I'm just like, let's draw one more card to explain this. And this card fell out. And I accidentally put it back. It's the 4 of Wings card. Can't find it. Right here, 4 of Wings. So it's about privacy. But 4 of Wings is over here it says privacy, but 4 of Wings is 4 of Swords. It's about healing energy. So I think, because I was gonna say, but I wasn't sure, so drawing out this card kind of just confirms that my feeling was kind of right about this person, is that it's not necessarily you that they're afraid of or having nightmares about, but it's like maybe past relationships or past experiences. It does not necessarily have to be like love or romantic type of like relationships where they're scared, but it could be, you know, their childhood, how they're brought up, or friends that they've associated with. Like maybe there were some betrayals, or I think they have a lot of, maybe they're also, it's very, very airy energy. Okay, so they think a lot. They are up in their head a lot. So they think sometimes with the 9 of Swords coming up, I feel like they think about the worst situation possible, right? And so, and also obsession. They do get quite obsessive about things. They obsessively think about things. Just like one little thing will like trigger their thinking like crazily. So there's a few possibility with this person. First of all, it could be like, you know, child traumas, or not like, doesn't even have to be childhood traumas, but like just in general relationships with people, or, you know, other things that they're kind of like is taken aback with relationship in general. So they're very, very cautious, because the Four of Wings is about healing energy. It's about taking a rest, taking a break, right? And so they're this card is also about privacy. So they're very private. They don't like to share a lot about themselves. Maybe they feel like people are going to judge them or something like that. But which is kind of interesting, because you feel like every time you brought this person, you see this person, you feel like they're bring a lot of like happiness to you, very like sunshiny. So I think this is like their deep down side that you probably don't even see. So like when they're alone, because the Nine of Swords is all about when they're alone in the middle of the night, right? And Four of Wings is that healing when you're like, the Rider-Waite card is this person sleeping on actually a coffin, but we can take it as a bed as well, just like, you know, that they're reflecting. They're very reflective type of person, and when they are alone, they really think about a lot of things. So how do they feel about you? I know after all that stuff that I just said, after all that things that they're, but this is the thing, I don't think it's you that's triggering all these, okay? It's just the way their personality is, that they are, you know, the thinker type. So you might trigger some, well, okay, let me put it this way. Not that you're triggering anything or you're like the cause of this, but you might trigger some of the stuff. That's how am I going to put it? That they like, you might remind them of like some people from the past or something like that. They're kind of scared to put themselves out there again. Okay. They might be scared to put themselves out there again. They're very cautious. They're very private. They don't like to share. I know this is like very airy energy, but I do feel a little bit of that, you know, High Priestess or Scorpio type of energy as well. This person might have like a really strong position in like the 8th house, or a lot of like their, main stars or planets falling in the Scorpio or the 8th house. So they're very private. They don't like to share a lot of things. And so they only show their bright and good side to people in general. So this like darker side, they don't really show. So how do they feel about you? They feel quite I just don't feel like they're ready for a relationship. Might be because of, like I said, you know, past traumas, or just in general, that's the kind of personality they possess. They're kind of obsessive, thinking about things, and they do get a little possessive. But, you know, we don't have the Four of Gems card, which is all about like possessiveness. But over here with the obsession, you know, you think about OCD, they do get a little controlling sometimes, but it's more like in the thinking, the thoughts area. So yeah, this is what they're thinking right now. They actually, how do they feel about you? They're not really ready to move forward with a relationship. They understand how you feel, definitely, but because they're not ready to be in a relationship right now, sometimes it does cause them a little bit of stress. And they also, I feel with this, they're not very good at saying no to people, because they want it to look like, you know, they're very easygoing, very nice on the outer side. So they're having a hard time rejecting people or letting people know what they're really thinking about. So that is also maybe causing them to feel like bad a little bit, to say anything to anyone. You know, if it's going to hurt other people's feeling, they don't like that. And it causes them stress and a lot of guilt if they do that. So that's how they're feeling about you. All right, so let's take a look at where this relationship stands right now. Where this relationship stands right now. Okay, we have the first card that jumped out is the Sun in reverse, which is that fiery Leo energy as well, but it's coming in reverse. So, you know, we can actually interpret this as like the complete opposite. So more of the moon energy, right? So like darker night kind of thing. So I think a lot of the things are not what it appears on the appearance, like what we were talking about earlier. This is really interesting with the Sun coming out, but it's in reverse, because I said earlier, this person is very sunshiny. They bring you a lot of like happiness and sunshine type of energy, but where this relationship stands right now is kind of like unclear. It's kind of unclear. It's not as bright as it seems at the moment. It's kind of on a halt. Things are kind of stalling, and this is the reason why you're coming here to see this video, and you're just getting that confirmation right here. But overall, the Sun is still a very nice card. So even if it comes out in reverse, it's not like, you know, your relationship is like tanking or anything, right? Sinking, and it's just like, ooh, it's a horrible relationship. It's just that it's not as bright as you maybe thought it is. Again, we were talking about this person likes to present themselves as this happy, carefree person, even though deep down they're quite sensitive. They think about things a lot, and so it kind of shows up here right now. This person is thinking a lot about a lot of things, and they're not really quite sure what they wanted to do. I don't think it's anything against you, but it's just, again, we were talking about, it could be something that happened in the past. So the current status right now is, it's still like, you know, bright and sunny, right? The Sun is still bright and sunny, but there's just things that still kind of hidden, still kind of unknown, and unsure. Okay, so now advices for you, like what you should do. What should you do? And advice for pile number 2. What should they do? The Chariot, very interesting. This is about willpower. You have a lot of major arcana card here. Determination, the Chariot card. So I think if you really like this person, you got to show them your determination. So if you're going to give up really easily, it just kind of confirms to them that, yeah, you know, people are like that. They're just flaky. They do things and then they can't carry through their promises, type of thing. So, you know, this is kind of interesting with the Wheel of Fortune, because I said this is how they make you feel, right? This is how you feel about them. And with them being sunshiny and then the darker side, like really contrasty, it does give you that feeling of you're riding the roller coasters, right? Like you're not sure where you stand, and you're constantly being circling around and not moving forward or anything. So it does have that feeling. I just want to put it out there. So now the advice is telling you to have determination. If this is for the person that you feel like you're destined to be, then you probably want to I think you want to keep give this a relationship like maybe a chance, you know, wait, move forward. Maybe even like with the Chariot card, I feel like maybe you want to do something kind of actiony, right? So that you can press forward with the relationship. Not that you're gonna like pressure them into the relationship. That's kind of like hard and harsh. And also against somebody else's will. But I think your thinking is a lot more important than what they think. So if you feel like this relationship is worth a chance, worth a try, then maybe you just want to press forward with this, like, keep being by their side, helping them through a lot of like these traumas, and help them just have a lot of patience. Because over here, the Chariot and the Rider-Waite card is two different energy, combining them into one so that they can move forward together. And you guys do have that quite different type of energy, so you're trying to bringing two different energy into one, and so that you can move forward. Is this Chariot, I think what it's trying to say is that I don't think it's impossible. Okay, this is success as well. In certain decks, it's called, they would give this as like a success card, victory card. So I don't think it's impossible for you to make this person change their mind. And again, like I said, this is just who they are, what they're like. So it's nothing really against you. It's just that maybe you trigger some stuff. And so if you feel like this is the person for you, you want to be quite determined to be there for them, if right, and not give up so easily. That's what I feel strongly with this card. That would be the advice for you, like not to give up so easily. Okay, not to give up so easily. I think they have a lot of things that they need to get through, and maybe you can slowly help them. You just gotta have a lot of patience, I feel like, with this card as well. Okay, so, and I feel like with this card, because the next card is the Strength card, which is about patience. And so like, I feel like you're probably at this moment right now, once you can get through to them and let them know that how sincere you are with about them, that kind of thing. The next thing is the Patience card. So it kind of goes hand in hand. I think you're probably in the middle of this card right now, and the next thing you need is the Patience. Okay, so let's take a look at your outcome card. What is going to be the outcome of this relationship? The outcome of this relationship. Ooh, oh my gosh, Temperance. Look at that. 6 cards. You have 4 Major Arcana card. I mean, the Sun is reversed, but again, it's still a very good card. Temperance, it's about... oh my God, it says patience. I strongly felt patience, even though we got Chariot, and I was just like, And this final card, it says patience. That's the outcome. So I don't think this relationship is impossible, but it's going to take a very long time. It's going to take a while, okay? Look, everything is Major Arcana except for this person's feeling about you. So I do feel this is quite... a life-changing experience for the both of you, and it is going to take a very long time. And even if you guys can't be together, I feel like you guys can this relationship, friendship, or whatever it is, will last quite a while. Temperance is also about mixing 2 different energy together. It's the same kind of message as the Chariot, mixing 2 different energy together and forming into one, combining it into one. If the Thoth card, it's called the Art, right? Which is about mixing 2 things together, the Alchemist, mixing 2 things together. And so it's going to take a long time for 2 different energies to be able to combine into one. There's a lot of compromises, a lot of like understanding, a lot of work that needs to be done. So again, I don't think this is going to be impossible, but it will take a very, very long time for you guys for this person to get through this fear that they have, okay? If you have the patience, and if this is the person that you really feel like strongly destined to be with, then I think it's worth a chance to wait for this person and be by their side and just see what happens. Okay. I even think that there is a possibility that you guys will be kind of in just like this gray area, undefined relationship, but this person almost feel like they are your girlfriend or boyfriend or wife or husband or type of thing, but they just won't admit it, right? Because the way that you treat each other could be almost like that, but they're just not ready to fully commit to it yet. but they behavior wise, they might give you that sense of like that you guys are together already. Okay, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. I don't think with this outcome card, yeah, it's gonna take a while. And you want to find a middle ground, right? Because this is about balance as well. Temple, divine timing, right? Temperance, tomb, divine timing. Wheel of Fortune is that divine timing. So this is very, very divinely guided type of relationship. So even with the advice card, it doesn't tell you to move on, move forward. Like, I mean, moving on from this relationship, like going away and maybe come back or something, because pile number 1 actually got that was one of the advices for them. But yours is just like keep going, be determined, right? So yeah, that's pile number 2. This is what I have for you. I know this is probably not what you're like hoping to get, but it's actually not too bad. If you're watching this video, there's probably some, you know, things going on in your relationship that you wanted answer about, and I hope this kind of give you a little bit of guidance and a little bit of hope. All right, so let me know if this resonated, and if anything you want to leave it in the comment section below, you can put it in the message box. And so don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel, enjoy my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, pile number 3. Let's take a look at how do you feel about this person. So this is more like a clarification of if this is the pile for you, because this is how you feel, and you would know exactly how you feel about this person, right? And so if it actually matches a lot of your feelings for this person, then this could be the pile for you. If not, then you might want to choose a different pile. Okay, so this is how you feel about this person. How does pile number 3 feel about their person? How does pile number 3 feel about their person? How does pile number 3 feel? Ooh, okay. Oh, 7 of Roses, courage. Okay, so you feel like you want to fight for this relationship. This person makes you feel you feel very courageous, right? This is over here, the courage card. It's also about challenge, 7 of Wands, but like in standing up for what you believe in, right? And so there might be a lot of people kind of like wondering why you like this person, or a lot of like naysayers, right, for you going after this person that you're thinking about. But you feel like this person is worth fighting for. This person is gave you a lot of courage to go after what you believe in. You just want to fight for this person and fight for this relationship, because they just, I don't know, bring out certain part of you that you other people cannot. And the most importantly is that courage, the courageous side about you. Maybe you're the type of person that always kind of just like, you know, fine, if it doesn't work out, it's okay, and just like let go of things. But this is the only person that you feel like, I want to fight for this. I want to really stand up for what I believe in, and fight for this person, and yeah. So this is what you feel like. I think you feel very, very strongly about this person, very passionate, right? This is the Wands card. It is about passion. So, all right, this is what the other person feel about you. Okay, this is what the other person feel about you. So let's take a look at how this person your person feel about you. How does pile number 3's person feel about pile number 3? What do they feel about pile number 3? Pile number 3's person. Okay. Ooh, Ace of Roses. Very nice. So passion, again, very passion. So you guys do, okay, this is how I see this. I think you guys are on the same page of things. You both got the Wands card. You guys share mutual feelings for each other. They have Ace of Roses. They feel even more passionate about you. They would love to start something with you. Maybe they don't seem like it, okay? Because I don't know why you're watching this video. If you feel like this person feels the same way about you. So there's probably a reason why. So they're not, maybe this person is not really showing you their passionate side about you, but this is really what they're feeling like. Ace of Roses, Ace of Wands. They are sexually attracted to you. There's a very strong sexual chemistry, sexual energy between the two of you. You guys have equal feelings for each other, okay? You guys have equal feelings about each other, and maybe this is the reason why you're like, I want to fight for this relationship. I really do think we're meant to be, or something like that, right? So yeah, Ace of Roses, I don't have any other things to say about this. They feel very strongly about you. That passion here, passion. They feel passionately about you. Ooh. They are sexually attracted. There's a very strong chemistry between the two of you. They want to have like a new start, new beginning. Sorry, I'm just adjusting it. Okay, they feel very strongly about you, and yeah, all of that. So I don't know. Right here, because that Seven of Wands, I do think there's some challenges, but I don't think the challenge come from this person. It could be this person, like the people around you guys are kind of like wanting you guys to be separated for some reason. That's just, dang. All right. So now let's take a look at your current relationship. Where do you guys stand right now? Your current relationship, where do you guys stand right now? Your current relationship. What is the status of your relationship at the moment? Let's take a look at Prince of Gems. Yeah, it's stable. It's this is Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Over here it says the Builder. So your relationship is progressing at a very slow rate, but it is progressing. It's moving forward at a slow rate, but steadily and stably. Is there such a word? Stably? Whatever. Very stable, okay? It's a stable relationship. Like I said, it's an equal, like you guys feel the same way about each other, okay? So I think your relationship is progressing at a very slow rate, but it is progressing, okay? And you're building upon, so maybe you guys have known each other for a while, and so you're just keep building on this relationship. Yeah, it's Pentacles card too, so it's a pretty solid, and it's a Knight of Pentacles, so it's moving slowly but steadily and surely as well. So this person, you or your person, both probably want the same thing, like a very stable relationship. I think it's a very good relationship right now. The status, I don't know why you're here. Why are you here? it's just very, maybe you just want confirmation, right? So far so good. Let's take a look at your advice. I really don't think there's much to talk, here, this one. Eight of Shells. Okay, sacrifice. So maybe your advice is sacrifice. That's very interesting. Pile number one got this too. Something that you have to sacrifice. Maybe it has to do with like remember we were talking about, there's a lot of challenges that you have to stand up for your person, that you have to face. So maybe there's a lot of sacrifices that you have to do. So this person, maybe like I said, there's this person feels the same way about you, but maybe it could be like the people around them, around him or her, that is preventing your relationship from like going very, very smoothly. Eight of Shells is about going after your dreams, moving forward, leaving things that doesn't serve you behind. So perhaps you know what, this is okay, now I'm just like, I'm talking out loud and kind of like make sense. Leaving things behind, okay? This is what it is. The challenges, these people, you just cannot let these people words get to you. You cannot let them influence how you feel about this person. I mean, you already have made up your mind that you want to face the challenge, right, and fight for this person. And so with this Eight of Shells as the advice, like we were talking about earlier, I don't really see a lot of problems with this. It's maybe more of these people, you gotta let some of these people that are not serving your life in this relationship, just let them go, okay? Let these people go. And maybe like disconnect from them for a little bit, and so that sacrifice, it could be like, because some of these people that are giving you a hard time could be somebody that you're very, very close to. So it's giving you it's really hard for you to not talk to them or not care about how their feelings and that kind of things. But I guess if you're really if you really want to fight for this person, there is some kind of a sacrifice that you have to make. Maybe you have to temporarily take yourself out of the relationship with these people that you really care about, because they're just too much of an obstacle between you and your person, okay? So you just have to sacrifice that way, okay? And just leave these people behind so that you can move forward towards your goal and your dream, and not really listen to them and have them influence your thinking, okay? And also especially emotionally, they're kind of like guilt tripping you a lot too, like telling you things, and it's like, are you really gonna do this? Like, you know, like, I'm gonna be so like heartbroken if you like don't talk to me or whatever, you know, that kind of like guilt tripping you, so that you have a really hard time letting them like just go and not talk to them, you know. But if this person is really who you want to go after, then I guess some kind of a sacrifice is necessary for you, okay? So now let's take a look at your final outcome between this relationship. Dang it, cards are flying out. I just want to show you right here, okay? You have the Queen of Shells and the Six of Roses. That's just too many cards, but I'm gonna put it back and see if we got any of these cards again. But those are very good omen cards. So let's take a look at what your outcome is for this relationship. What is the outcome for this relationship? You have the Ace of Wings. It kind of comes in, it came in reverse. So I do feel like it's going to take a little bit of time. It's not going to be smooth sailing. So you have two ace cards. Look at that. New beginnings. But this is triumph. Look at that. Victory, triumph, Ace of Swords. It came out in reverse. I don't think it means that this relationship is impossible, but like I said, there's some sacrifices that you have to do. So it's not going to be like a smooth sailor. Now I know why you're here. Now I know why. So this relationship, I think there's a lot of potential, a lot of possibility. There is a new beginning on the horizon. This, unlike like pile number 2, where they got like a lot of like major arcana card, you guys are all like you know, the minor arcana, so it's just like mundane stuff. So I don't think the energy is going to be as long. It's just that there's a lot of little things that you need to get through with this person, not with this person, but with this person, and also the people around you. Like I said, all the challenges, the obstacles that you're facing right now in order for this relationship to prosper. But like I said, over here we have the Prince of Gems. It is moving slowly and steadily. I do have to say something about this over here, okay? The outcome card and the triumph being in reverse. For some of you guys, there is a very possibility that, you know, the triumph is on the horizon, as long as you do a little bit of sacrifice. See, this is not a little bit of sacrifice. I feel this is a major sacrifice. Let me just rephrase that. It's a major sacrifice, because there's a lot of people or a lot of things that you have to leave behind in order to fight for this person. So make sure that this is the person really that's worth fighting for, okay? Otherwise, you might regret it, because over here we have the Ace of Wings. Maybe you're just having this passion, right? This chemistry, swarming you, like just overpowered, overwhelmed with this passion. So you're doing this right now, and then when you cool down, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what did I just do, right? So there's, for some of you guys, there is a possibility that you're gonna be like, maybe, you know, 20%, right, of you guys might be like, oh my God, what did I just do? And you're gonna have like a little bit of remorse or regret, you know, going so hot-headedly and not listening to anybody, you know, like suggestions and what they think about this relationship right now between you and your person. For others of you, I do feel like, you know, 80%, I would say, or 60% of you guys, with the Triumph card, that it is going to be, you know, quite triumphant, but it's just like there's still a little bit of obstacles and challenges that you have to go through. And once you get past that, you guys will be able to start with a new beginning, new clarity, new things with this, butterfly right here. It's all about transformation. So new things, new, a lot of like reborn. You're going to be reborn. You're going to be transformed. This relationship is going to blossom beautifully. Okay. So I think the majority of you, that is the case, but for a few of you, just the way, because you're just not listening to any of the advices, you're just really like falling head over heels about this person. Once you cool down, you might feel like, oh my God, what did I just do? Like, why did I do that? You know, that could be a possibility. But it's like, you know, a small percentage of you, 20%-ish, right? 10%-ish. But the rest of you, I think, because the current situation is not that bad at all, once you could pass this, new things are on the horizon for you for this relationship. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 3. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel, enjoy my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. And if you have anything that you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share. Oh, I already said that. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, so for pile number 4, the first card is going to be like a little bit of a clarification to see if this is the pile for you. And if, you know, most of it resonated, then this is the pile. If not, then maybe you want to go and choose a different pile, because the first card is about your feeling of this relationship. Okay, your feeling of this relationship, your feeling of this person. How do you feel about this person? So you can use this as like a verification to see if this is the pile for you. So how does pile number 4 feel about their person? Oh my gosh, so many cards. How does you feel? How does pile number 4 feel about their person? Ooh, Prince of Wings, the Messenger. Okay, the Messenger, Prince of Wings, Princess of Wings. This is the Page of Swords. Okay, Page of Swords. So there you have a lot of curiosity about this person. You are very curious. Maybe you guys met through like online app or something like that, so you guys probably text a lot more than maybe seeing each other in person. But in general, I think you guys, how do you feel about this person? You guys communicate a lot via messages. So it could be email, it could be like these online apps that we were talking about. There's a lot of things that you're still curious about this person. You want to find out more about this person. So I would say like the relationship right now is still at a very early stage, because it is the Page of Swords. It's a, you know, the youngest energy out of all the court cards, all the pages, right? So I think this is still at a quite young stage. There's still a lot of like exploring to do. So you're just very curious about this person. So it's more about like curiosity. Okay, you're very like you want to find out more about this person basically. So maybe that's why you're here. So let's take a look at your person. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Pile number 4. How does pile number 4's person feel about 4? How does pile number 4 person feel about 4? Ooh, Prince of Shells. Okay. The Charmer. Okay, this is the right here, the Charmer. This is the Knight of Cups. So this person is usually, we would say, like the Prince Charming, since it's not gender specific. So I would always say it's like the Prince Charming or the Snow White, right? Of the cards, right? So of your dream. This person's very, very good at communicating their emotions. They're very good with their words. Also, like we were talking about Prince Charming or Snow White, they're physically very, very attractive. How do they feel about you? They feel like they want to give you an offer, although this person might be quite a player, or this is how they feel about you, right? They feel like you are quite a player. Okay, you are quite a player to them. They also feel like you are a Prince Charming to them, or like the Snow White or whatever princess to them as well. Like you're kind of like that, the dream lover that they're hoping for. This is how they're feeling about you. You're like the dream lover that they're hoping for, but also they do feel a little bit of that player vibe. Okay, player, playgirl vibe, because the Prince of Shells, the Knight of Shells does have that kind of energy, which over here is very interesting, because over here you have the Heirs card, the Princess of Wings, the Page of Swords. So I don't know if you're that interested in this person like romantically yet, but you're just very, very curious about them. And you're probably really, really funny, so you do use a lot of words to very charming. You're charming them in a lot of ways. So I do feel like your energy is quite similar in some ways, because the Page and the Knight, Prince of Wings and Prince of Shells, it gives me, even though it's different elements, but these two cards do give me a very similar vibe. So you guys are quite similar. You are each other's match for sure. But I feel like this person is more interested in you than you are interested in them. You're just like very curious about them, like just curiosity, but like romantic feeling emotionally, you're not as invested as this person. This person has invested a little bit more, right? So that's what I feel at the moment. Yeah, but you're quite a charmer, and that's what they feel like. You're quite a charmer, very charismatic, and you want to find out more about this person. So now let's take a look at where your relationship stands right now. Again, I still feel like this energy is a very beginning type of energy. It's not like, you've known each other for like the longest time or something like that. All right, so let's take a look at where your relationship stands right now. This card came out like this. So that's why I'm like, should I reverse it? What's going on? Is it like upright or is it reverse? Usually if it came out like this, I would probably do it like reverse it like that. But I just wanted to let you know it came out like this, kind of like unsure yet, because the Empress is all about new beginning. It's creativity. It's a very good omen card if it's upright, but it came out kind of like this. So I think right now where your relationship stands, I do feel like there is a new beginning on the horizon. Again, remember I talked about you guys are a lot of ways you are very similar. I think both of you guys are probably really beautiful, or very cute, very handsome. You're a great match for each other. Like your look wise matched, okay, energy wise matched. The age is very similar to one might be, you know, a few years younger or a few years older, but it's not that big of a deal. So you guys in a lot of ways are, you know, matching each other, but this is like interesting that it came out kind of like this. I almost think it's kind of like in reverse. So right now your relationship is a little static, okay? Not really moving forward at the moment, okay? At the moment, because the Empress is about like a new beginning, finally seeing things prosper, right? And moving forward, and it's about beauty and all of that. This card, the guardian planet is Venus. That's the planet of love. So there is like love there ish, but again, it's like almost what we said over here, a very early beginning stage of like a relationship developing, but it's kind of stuck right now right now. Okay, it's a little bit stucky right now. Things are not moving forward as you would hope. And maybe because of that player vibe that you're sending off to this person, and also just like they can't really feel like you are romantically interested in them as much, right? So because you're too up in your head a little bit. So let's take a look at your advice. How do you move forward with this relationship? What is advice to number 4? How do you move forward with this relationship? How can you... Oh my God, all of your cards are like coming out horizontally here. The Lovers, like this, horizontal as well. So your advice. So again, this is like this. I'm going to flip it right here, okay? This is the Lovers card here, see? Attraction. So I do think there is attraction. I swear your love is on the horizon. You guys are having very similar energy. You guys are matching each other. Your advice right now over here is that this person is just unsure if you are if you're truly interested in them, or you just want to fling. Because over here the Lovers is the Lovers card, right? That's what we all wanted to get. And if you came out like this, I'll be like, oh my God. But it came out like this. So it's about decisions. So they feel like you're just, there's a lot of options that you're presenting. Like you make them feel like they're just one of the many options that you have right now. Because again, we have this Prince of Shells energy, the Knight of Shells, the Knight of Cups, like that playgirl, playboy type vibe. And like I said, especially if you guys met on the app, they'll definitely feel like they're just one of the many people that you're chatting with, and so they don't feel like you're taking them as serious. And so maybe this is the reason why the Lovers card is coming out like this. It's almost like this reverse. This is the attraction. I do feel like you're both equally attracted to each other, but it's just that they're not sure. They feel like they're just one of your many choices. They are, maybe you just want to fling. You don't want something stable. And so that's what this is your advice. They don't feel like you're sincere, that you really, really wanted to be with them for the long run. Like you just want to, sleep with them and be gone. So I do feel like that too. See, the Empress is over here is about that too, like a new beginning on the horizon, new inspiration, new love, all of that. Like the Empress, right? But it's coming out kind of like over here, up in the air, kind of like undecided. So like a new beginning is on hold type of thing. The Lovers card over here is that too. A relationship is kind of being put on hold because this person is not sure. They just think that you're a playgirl. They don't know what you think. They can't be sure. And I think you're too funny in some ways, or maybe too, you know how to say the right thing, the right words. And so it's just that, I don't want to say, I was shuffling, it says Two of Shells, Two of Cups. I mean, You got the major arcana lovers card and the minor arcana lovers card. So as I was talking about, like how you guys feel about each other, that Two of Cups shows up too. So if you truly feel that way about this person, you got to let them know. Okay, this is what I think with this lovers card coming out in reverse. They don't know how you feel about them. They think you just want to have a fling with them. You don't want something long, right? So that's what they feel, and this is your advice. So now finally, let's take a look at your outcome. Your outcome between pile number 4's outcome. This card came out, Two of Wings. Balance. You have the two, remember when I was talking about it, the Two of Cups showed up. You have another two showed up right here. So I do still think this is about peace. Card, this right here, it says balance. So you got to find that balance between, so letting them know that you, again, this is kind of, I think this is more corresponding to you, because the same air energy right here, and then that Two of Cups that showed up earlier is more like them, right? So Two of Wings, it is about, you know, stalemate. Things are not moving forward. But it's also about things at a peaceful level, peaceful state. Things are not moving forward, but it's not moving backward either. It's just kind of like staying the same. It's kind of like this Empress right here. There is a new beginning on the horizon, but it's not moving forward yet. So the Lovers card right here, it was like this. It's like you guys are almost there, but it's not quite there yet. So there's a lot of work that I think you need to do. Okay, you need to let this person know that how you feel about this person, so that they can trust you a little bit more. I do feel like they want to give you an offer. They want to be with you. They are thinking about it, contemplating about it. But there's a lot of, like, maybe your behavior is letting them kind of hesitate moving forward with you, because they feel like you might just, you know, sleep with them and then be gone or something like that, right? Two of Wings, they're still kind of up in the air. I think the outcome card right here showing this is that I don't think it's a bad or necessarily like bad or a good thing. It's just that things are going to stay about the same if you don't do anything about this. If you're just going to stay the same right now, like how the way you guys are interacting right now, things are just going to stay the same, right? It's not going to move forward. But if you actually maybe change a little bit how you behave around this person, not let them know, or not let them feel like you're not sincere, I do feel like there is a very good chance that this relationship will prosper. Let's see. Let me draw one more. So if you do let this person know how you feel, and if you do let this person feel your sincerity, what is the outcome of this relationship? If pile number 4 do let their person know their sincerity, how they truly feel about this person, and what will be the outcome of this relationship. Look, the Hangman in reverse. That's good omen. It flew out and then it came out and like in reverse. Hangman in reverse is a good thing, because that means things are going to start moving forward again. Things will move forward. Things will, start going again and not in a stalemate. But this is very, very, look at this. This means everything's still up in the air, peaceful. It's kind of that same energy right here, right? And this card says attitude is like their person is really unsure of your attitude. But if you actually show them how you truly feel, your sincerity, give them that, this Hangman is going to come in reverse and they will be able to move forward with this relationship with you. There is a very good outcome. See? All right. And that is the reading for pile number 4. I hope this helped. And let me know if this resonated, or if you have anything that you would like to share with me. You can leave it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and to my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.